Rogers is going to share with you. If you haven't seen the title or gotten the text, I'm unemployed, folks. Let me close out the call so I can get him on the call here shortly. Give me 1 second.
Muted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this call is being recorded. I'm going to get ready to get started here, but before I really get into it, I'm excited for every single person on this call. We have come this far in a matter of a few short years to build vitel to where we're going, where we're at to where we're going. And it's to the help and to the prosperity of the leadership that's in our company to really project us and traject us to where we're at, where we're going in the mass expansion, especially with this bisocial product. Now, I can tell you, if you're a current business owner of vitel, and if you have not gotten yourself, accustomed to utilizing the bisocial, which you have free access to as a vitel business owner, guess what? You can go into your back office, and then when you go in your back office, you're going to see a video that's already ready to be played of me, but don't play that because that's just a welcome video. Play, right next to it is the bisocial register page. Click that link, go in and register for your free bisocial. I've been talking to a lot of people that have registered for the bisocial product and utilizing it, and it is literally revolutionizing the way they use the social media like Facebook, Twitter. We got other pieces that are going to be plugging into other social media networks that we're plugging into the bisocial product. Also, I'm going to be doing a great training tomorrow on how to generate your success and really build your portfolio utilizing the bisocial product. Understand, folks, this is an international product. And if you just are seeing the power, if you haven't even been on a webinar, which is one of the products of the bisocial, in fact, the webinar platform is so powerful and amazing that it's soon to even be a platform on its own and by Connect. This is such a powerhouse in vitel to allow you guys to be able to market your business, get your work, get your message out there to a world-connected market. And the bisocial product and the suite of products allows you to do this. I want to tell you this. Bisocial, or vitel as a company, when it first started, we started as a wireless company only. I can tell you, I remember when I first came into this company as a representative, 3 months into the company, Scott Rogers and I had a quick talk, and it built from there. And just understanding his vision of the company, as any company is starting up, started with a vision. And when you start with a vision, you don't always have the components there. But I can tell you, I partnered with Scott seeing the long-term haul. This was 2.5 years ago. And I can tell you, it blows me away to understand where we're at as a company today. You guys don't even understand. You're new. Now, I don't say that in a harsh way. I just say, you guys haven't even seen the biggest pictures yet to come. In fact, the people that are on this call, you guys are just seeing and hearing tonight from Scott Rogers a glimmer of how we're gonna expand with these great tools and products. As I said, we started off as a wireless company, and then we expanded to all home services, such as energy, gas, electricity, even your home mortgage. And we came out with a great program in between that time called the Freedom Club that allowed every business owner to eliminate their household expenses. Folks, we've gone great leaps and bounds in expanding vitel, but never have we expanded vitel like what's getting ready to come now. This bisocial product literally jacks me out of my mind. I'm going to say it that way. Why am I so excited about this? I've talked to a lot of leaders that have just come in our company. They've been on some of the webinars and shared, on the web. We've expanded our business to even the marketing side, because every business on the planet has to have a way to market itself. Vitel doesn't just market itself. The bisocial product literally almost manages your marketing. And guess what? You need to get on a webinar presentation if you haven't, from one of the leaders, myself, and also the Vice Social training tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's p.m. Central Standard Time. Where I go through and I'm going to share with you guys how to build and utilize that Vice Social product. And that's on www.vitelbroadcast.com. Again, www.vitelbroadcast.com. It's imperative for me as a senior vice president to make sure everybody understands the power of the My Social product and what it can do to literally connecting you to people that you never would have been connected to, and at the same time building residual wealth and across the world. The gates are beginning to be open as I speak right this minute of the people that are waiting across the country and around the world to join Vitel, and you guys don't even see it. I'm so excited. That's the scary thing about it. There's a tsunami coming, people, and if you do not get prepared, you will be washed away, and there's a warning for it. Guess what? It's only he who heeds the warning that's going to take up refuge and glide with the success of destiny. Who's going to take up that mantle of success with us in Vitel? I can tell you, I am. And what leader's going to rise with me is I'm challenging every single person on this call. Are you going to stop, stare, look, and wait for success to pass you by like spectators that watch a basketball game? Or are you going to be the player that gets paid to actually play in the game? I don't know about you, but I'm going to get paid to get played, not be played. Vitel just makes it possible for you to grab a market share of success. If you're the person that complains about income and no opportunity, well, let me tell you, income and opportunity has come your way. You just got to open up your eyes and ears to see it. Vitel has opened up the gates on products and services that every single person uses daily. Folks, I can continue on with this message. That's why I'm so fired up and happy. I'm fired up and happy because I've always seen this day coming, and I can't even begin to see. There's a word out there, and I'm just going to throw it out. Some of you guys that might resonate with. But no eyes have seen and no ears have heard. What is in store for us in the near future as Vitel grows and opens up the gates of success? Folks, let me tell you, I've got so much respect for the man that I'm going to bring up in a moment here. I've got to slow myself down because I'm so excited. Sometimes I have a tendency to talk way too fast. But I'm going to tell you, if I can slow my speech down and tell you this, the man that I have a really an honor to bring up, Scott Rogers, our CEO, start this company, as I said, with a vision. And where there's vision, there's growth, there's success, there's destiny. I'm going to tell you guys honest truth, because truth is what speaks to reality. That this man that I'm about to bring up, as the CEO of the company, has taken many blows in life and success, has built up many multiple companies to millions of dollars, success and even failure. Now, some people say, wait a minute, he's even failed in building businesses and turning them into $1 million? Absolutely. And he'll tell you uncannily. But Vitel is not a failure. Vitel is a success. But everything in life, as you look at it, always builds up to a certain point. And I can tell you, partnering with Scott, that's why I partner with Vitel myself first. That's my personal message. And I guess my personal part that I play within this message of Vitel. Scott has built a vehicle that many people can ride in. And I can tell you, with the vision that's coming up forth and materializing, the players that are not even in our, there are the biggest players that are soon to be in our company. You know, they're not even in our company right now, but they're boiling. They're out there boiling, ready to come in. My only challenge to every person out there is, who is going to be the messenger to share that message with? Now, you do need to get educated. As you get on the trainings, you get on the webinars, you get on the calls. I encourage you to do so. Without further ado, let me bring up the CEO of the company. And guys, if you want to meet him in person, you got to get registered for the Houston event, August 9th and 10th. Go to www.vitelimpact2013. Prepare yourself and put your seatbelts on right now. Because Scott Rogers is going to share with you what it means to be willfully unemployed, should I say. And you call the shots. Or even if you currently like what you do, you don't have to worry about it. That's what this business model is all about. Scott, are you on the call with me?
Yes, I am, Jairus. Thank you so much for the introduction and just explaining where we're going and what we're doing, the excitement that surrounds what's going on in the company. I'll tell you what, it's a great honor to be on the call with all of you tonight. The first thing I want to mention right now is if you haven't been on our Facebook page, not plugging the Facebook page, we're trying to pay you some money. If you haven't been on our Facebook page, there's a random opportunity for you just for being on this call, just for taking a wild guess at how many participants are on this call. Hey, the person who gets it right, or therefore the closest to how many people participated in tonight's call, $100 just for guessing. So jump on the Wireless Facebook page right now, find the post, and you pick how many people are on tonight's call, and we're going to give you $100 just for getting it right or close to it. That's the beginning of tonight's call. That's the introduction, free money, and everybody loves free money. But that's not the biggest thing that's to talk about tonight. There's a lot to share with you. And as Jared said, yes, I'm a high school dropout. I don't wear a suit to work. I don't wear a tie. I wear shorts on Fridays. We call it flip-flop Fridays in our office. We do things against the grain. Why? Because that's our dreams and goals. We can buck the trend, and you can buck the trend too. You don't have to be what society says you have to be. You can be you, and all you can be, of course. And those are words that you hear every day and don't resonate. Some of the stuff that I'm going to share tonight resonates and means something. Tonight's a call to action. There's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of great stories to be had and still unfolding and still to be told. There's a lot of stories that haven't even began to be written within this company. And as Jared said, we met a little over 2.5 years ago, and we partnered up, and he has led the charge in developing many aspects of Vitel, and it's been an exciting ride with him. As you know, we have evolved. We are an evolving everyday company, and some share that passion like I do. And what makes us different is this right here. It's called reality. People get on calls and share about their company, and they just tell you about how awesome it is. And yes, how many, they just tell you just how great things are and how great their company is and how awesome they are and how much money they make. Yes, while all that may be true in times, is that really what you want to hear and talk about? Of course, we all want to talk about making money, building relationships and friendships and so on. But what speaks to each and every one of us? Well, let me tell you a little short story. You've seen many companies launch and they go viral and they have this crazy story or this crazy exciting deal wrapped around it, and they're just blowing and going, and we're doing X, we're doing Y, and we're doing Z, and it's just life is great, and then a year later you never hear from them. Well, Vitel is the underdog story. It's the story that is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And there's a reason why I'm telling you this. We started with nothing. We started as a one person with one dream who shared his dream with a circle of trust of people. And those people bought in. And those people that bought in succeeded. And then those people did the same thing and duplicated their same vision that they saw and the passion that they shared for the beginning of the vision. And that's what's created Vitel today. We have so many loyal people who have stuck by us in the exciting times, the beginning, the intermediate, and the struggling times. And yes, I said struggling. Who wants to be a part of a story that's just a fairy tale? Fairy tale is not reality. We live in a real world with real stories and real people in real life. And that's what Vitel's about. We didn't come from a $25 $25 million bank account, invest in $25 million, and we're just gonna buy our way through and market our way through some hyped up great freaking story. No, we built the business with you one at a time, with creating stories, creating the business through evolving. And evolving is what we do on a daily basis. Sometimes we just don't realize it. When I say evolving, what I mean is that it's so important to understand that our business is ever changing for the better as we grow. Because we invest our cold hard money in our lifelong dreams and our passions and everything that we do daily for the betterment of the company, not like a typical corporation. Typical corporations go out and raise a bunch of money, they pay themselves a big bunch of salaries, and they hope it works. It doesn't. They go public before they go out of business to raise more money, just so they can get a bunch of stock options, obtain a bunch of stock options, sell their shares while you're buying them. But no, we're a private company. We're real people, real money invested. Our whole entire lives invested in you and this business. You don't care, and maybe you do. And maybe that's not your problem. Maybe that's what makes you love this company. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to you, but let me tell you what it means to me. It means that every day I wake up and I ensure that I make the right decisions, because my family, your families, and some people that have walked off their jobs, or the people like the Penny Kyle stories that so many of you have heard, or the loyal people that started with us from day one when we had nothing, like Lee Bain and Edwin Castillo, or the guy that I'm going to talk to tonight, Kenneth Green, who has a story, and no, we're not going to tell a story. We're going to talk just real people to real people tonight. But a guy that has a story that hasn't had the major success that some of you have had in life or in business, but he still remains passionate, and quite frankly, he's just a man of character. And you know, character is everything. And it is an emotional story. And like I said, I'm not going to bring you to your knees in tears by having him share his story tonight, because that's not what this is about. Tonight's about a call of action of what we're doing and why it's important to you to be here tonight. But where I'm going with this where I'm leading into, is so much bigger than just a conference call to hear about what Vitel's going to do, what Vitel's done, and where we're going. I mean, that's all great and fine and dandy, but let's get serious. It's all about making relationships, so I'm going to tell you how. I'm not going to provide you with information, I'm going to tell you how. It's very simple. We're getting back to the simple message. We're getting back to the basics. As businesses takes, and we try to always, we try to foresee what we need to do, and we make changes, and we listen to input, and we're always trying to better the company. But with that go consequences and lessons. But those lessons and consequences is what builds businesses, so that you know what to do in the future, and so you don't make the same mistakes twice. But also, when you make a right decision, you capitalize on that right decision. And last year we saw monumental growth, and we're getting back to the basics and the simplicity of the business. As you know, we announced the Freedom Club bonuses are now being paid in cash. Well, some said, what? You don't have the story about paying the bills directly? You're right, we don't. We still have that capability, and we can still do it, but we chose, you know what, something, you're having to explain two messages now. While that's an awesome story, why don't we just put that cash in your pocket, and we call it the Freedom Club for a reason, to make it a reality. It's called freedom. Well, if we're paying your bill, you don't have the freedom to do what you want with that money. So we're going to make the Freedom Club really a Freedom Club, and those have now became a bonus, cash paid monthly bonus. We also put out a promotion because, one, we believe in the product so heavily. Two, we want to hear your story. Three, we want you to make money. And four, the money that you make from building this business, we want to see it have an impact on your life. And some people $50 and some people $50,000 will have an impact, but each and every person deserves to have the impact affect their life positively. So what we've done is every platinum and diamond person you bring to the business, that participates in the Vice Social 7-day free trial, guess what happens? You make $100. $100 simply for referring one person to the business. Well, if you're all not on your cell phone, and I'm going to ask you to do this, it's when you hang up from this conference call. This is how big this is. You want to make money? You all want to talk about making money. You all want to say you want to make money, but if you're ready to take action like I did, I'm a high school dropout. Yes, proud of it. I won't advise anybody to do the same thing that I did and make the same choices, but guess what? Those choices made me bring vitel to fruition. It's not always the best decision. I had to take a lot of tough roads and a lot of hard decisions that I can save you the wrath by literally just partnering with the company, because we already have made it and overcame those obstacles. So we can bypass all that. All you got to do is join today. And guess what? No, I'm not asking you to dig in your pocket. Join for free, test drive us, and make some money, and then upgrade to make the real money. But let's get into where I was going with that. High school dropout. Yeah, I said it. Proud of it. I don't wear a suit and tie, as I mentioned. Yes, I'm repeating myself, but I don't wear a suit and tie. I wear what I want to wear. When I walked into the office, and when Jairus moved down here, Jairus said, hey, we have an image to uphold. I said, you know what, you're right, because successful people dress for success, so I'm proud of you, Jairus. You keep wearing that suit. And you know what, he feels good about himself, and it's the right decision for him. But it's not the right decision for me, because I am who I am. I'm not here to practice and act like I'm somebody I'm not. I'm here to build a business just like everybody else. I had a vision, I had a dream, and I acted on it. Now I'm sharing that dream, and I'm acting on it, and I built a multi-million-dollar business from literally thinking outside of the box and making a decision to take action. Everybody can do the same, because there's many people that have already done it in our business. We walk people off their jobs, we save people from foreclosure, we've given people new hope, and they have done things that ordinary people do, and they've done extraordinary things with the tools that we've given them. And that's a powerful message. With the new Vice Social, it even makes it even sweeter, because now you can turn your business and turn it on autopilot when you're away. It's still running. In today's age, social media and autopilot is the way to go. When you're out doing a meeting, or you're out grocery shopping, or spending time with your kids, your business is still generating leads and generating business, as well as all the other tools that are involved in that system that Jairus has been doing many, many trainings on, and really getting everybody up to speed to do a fine job at it. But let's keep going. Every time you refer somebody, you make $100. Very simple message. Do you know when you take the Freedom Club and turn it into cash, when you refer 12 people, you make over $1,800. 12 people, $1,800. $1,800, yes. $1,800. I know that pay 98% of the mortgages out there today. All you have to do is do what I said, call to action. When you hang up this phone, you open your contact list, and I guarantee you have at least 12 people in your phone. Have you contacted 100% of the people in your phone? And I guarantee you, all 100 people, or 12 people, or how many ever know, or that you know in your phone contact list, would all appreciate an extra $1,800. And I guarantee you, all of them know 12 people. Let me tell you how it's done. We're simplifying the message. Refer 12, you make $100 times 12, $1,200. Well, through the volume and the Freedom Club bonuses, that's another $625 in bonuses. You make $1,825. I didn't mention the residuals that are upwards of $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $900 off of that same effort the following month. Let me tell you how that's done. Well, the Freedom Club is a monthly bonus. When you have 12 Vice Social customers, that's going to qualify you for $250 in Freedom Club bonus residuals. Very simple. But on top of that, you have 12 customers. And those 12, if you teach the duplication at $7, 7 levels, you take $49 times 7, you start to get the math. It's over $900 a month. Literally 12 customers. You bring 12 people to this business, you make $1,800 up front and upwards of $900 per month. What's the cost? $129 one-time fee. That includes your media kit, your annual fee, Social. And guess what? You get to test drive the Vice Social. We're so confident in the product, you get to test it for 7 days before you ever spend $1. And you can cancel before you get billed if you don't believe in the product, don't like it, or you think there's something else better out there. But we challenge you to take that. As you know, we've been posting a lot of news and a lot of exciting information. And this is why I'm on the call tonight, to share with you the calls to action, what we're doing and why, what makes us different. We're the Cinderella story. We're the company that didn't have $25 million. We're the company that started with one guy in the back of a cell phone store with an idea. We're the company that I literally sank every dollar in my whole entire life savings account into this company. No, I didn't go borrow it from somebody else like so many others do. I first went and earned the money to invest it. So it's very sentimental to me and it means something to me. So I don't take my decisions and everything we do lightly. I'm always trying to better the company. One of my closest friends that I grew up with walked off his job, a 10-year career to build this business. One of our guys, Jairus Coleman, who spoke to you earlier, left his family, moved thousands of miles away because of his belief in the company. And that's just the beginning of the story. The chapters are still being written, and you can be a part of that chapter. The difference is it's a real company, a real story, and it's not a bunch of fluff. It's the raw, untold, uncut, unscripted story that's still written, still yet to be written, and that's what we're all about. Going to the next step, as you know, as a company evolves, we're growing and we're making improvements. You all heard, hopefully by now, about the e-wallet that's coming. That includes direct deposit. You can transfer money. You have a vitel debit card, and yes, the emails are going out. Many people have already taken action and filled out their information, and their cards are already being processed. And if you haven't received the email, we're reprocessing the emails, and we'll send them out multiple times to ensure that everybody gets them. Check your junk email. It's a mass email, and sometimes, unfortunately, we can't control how the mail gets delivered. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. What does that do for us? And what does that do for you and your business? Why is an e-wallet important? Well, now you can control your funds the way that you prefer to. Now you can pay people internationally, more efficiently. And what did I just say? Internationally. We're 3 years old, under a $25 million company, and we're international. Don't know very many companies that have accomplished that feat. I know companies that did $20 million didn't even have a back office. How would that make you feel? That would be quite frustrating to me, and I probably would not be standing on this call because I probably would be in an insane asylum by then. But guess what? We're not done there. We launched Vice Social recently, the retail page for Vice, where you can go out and market and promote the product, is in the process, going live as we speak. You will begin to see that page appear very shortly, and it will be on the home page as well as myvicesocial.com. From there, we got a lot more to talk about. Bigger things than just the retail offering of Vice Social. As you know, many of you have logged in your back office and taken advantage of that. A lot of you have taken advantage of no more auto ship. Who does that? No auto ship? No back office fees? Yes, we've done it. We're going to continuously improve. You know that what's coming is Buy Connect. You'll probably, if you haven't seen it on Facebook yet, you've seen the video, or go check it out tonight. Share it with everybody. It's also on Mr. Vitel Wireless YouTube channel. Yes, that's my very own YouTube channel. Check it out. There's lots of videos to share with you all about Vitel. Mr. Vitel Wireless. We got Vitex coming. A lot of you have received text from us. We're testing out the software, the program, and making sure that all the bells and whistles are functioning properly, and we're ready to launch that. Two-way texting through landlines, yes. Available soon. Buy Connect coming soon. E-wallets coming soon. In June, we delivered on Buy Social. We delivered on eliminating your auto ship. We brought a new media kit out. And we're just now getting started once again. Ever evolving, ever changing, and ever increasingly getting more exciting. To me, building a business is about building dreams. And there's a gentleman named Kenneth Green that I know he spoke on a call recently. I watch each and every video he posts. And yes, you're going to flip out when I say this, but what did I tell you? This is not a fluff call. Yes, he's actually in 2 different companies. You're saying, what? You're bringing him on a call, and he's in another company? Yeah, because we don't discriminate here. But not only do we not discriminate, that's not what matters. You know, being self-employed and building the American dream is all about choices. And he has a choice, but he can tell you one thing: Vitel's changed his life. That's what he can tell you. But not only can he tell you that, he'll inspire you to take action tonight, because each and every one of you has an option tonight to go make $1,800 or to turn on the TV and start flipping the channels. Well, I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on conference calls. When I hang up from this phone, I'll be on conference calls until 2 or 3 a.m. until I can't hold my eyes open any longer. That's what I'm going to do. Now, you have that same choice, too. Well, I got to work tomorrow. Well, so do I. I got to run a business to provide a vehicle for you to make that $1,800 tomorrow. I got to keep it running. But the difference is I'm going to take action. Are you? I'm not so sure you are. Yes, I called you out. What? Maybe you don't like my tone. Maybe you think it's a little harsh. And that's okay. I'm serious about building a business. I'm serious about making money. And I'm serious about building relationships and friendships. And if you are too, you won't take offense to it. You'll just get busy and take action and show me up. I put 1,000 people in my first network marketing company in 6 weeks, less than 6 weeks. Personally, not as a team, personally, across a unit level, meaning 1,000 people wide. Didn't know what I was doing. I probably would have done it a little differently, granted, but 1,000 people. And I only had a couple hundred people in my contacts list. I wasn't anybody special. I just had a decision to make. I got silent for a second because I just had to literally think and remember that day that I made that decision. That decision was a pivotal moment in my life. And I want Mr. Kenneth Green to tell you about some pivotal moments in his life. Kenneth, are you still here? Are you here with me? Hopefully he's going to bring his phone off of mute, or he can hear. But if not, we'll keep going until he gets on the phone. But I know he's on the call. Kenneth, you here?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing tonight, man?
I am outstanding. How are you, sir?
I am doing fantastic, and I'm just honored actually to speak to you. You know, that's typically what people say to me, but let's get it straight and get it right. Don't even say thank you. It's thank you for you taking the time to talk to us. Because didn't you just go through surgery just a couple days ago?
Yes, I did. Last Friday.
Last Friday. And you're already up cleaning your house and organizing it and getting your life. I just saw a post. That's why I'm saying. Not that your life wasn't in order, but you said, you know, when things are organized, business is organized, and your life's organized. I saw that today. Told you I followed every move you make. No, I don't stalk you, but it's coming close. You know, the reason why I asked you, and here's what this business and what I'm all about right now, right here. Kenneth is on this call right now. He only knew 15 minutes before the call that I wanted to talk to him. And guess what? I called Penny Kyle. I said, hey, is Kenneth around tonight? Let's put him on the call. I want to talk to him. Because there's something just about him that just everybody has to get. And this wasn't planned. And that's what makes it so much fun. Right, Kenneth?
Definitely. I was caught by surprise.
You're coming to Houston. I know you're coming to Houston in August.
No doubt about that. Definitely. Definitely.
You're going to get up on stage and talk to some people?
Yes, sir. That is
Have you ever been on stage?
never.
It's okay to say no if you haven't.
Never
That's
ever.
the point I'm making right there, guys. Right there. Right there. You don't have to be the $1 million earner or the $10 million earner to create a story and to be successful, because Kenneth can tell you he's successful. Maybe not with the $1 million in the top earner, but Kenneth, are you successful?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
What makes you successful?
Just my drive, my decision that I made to prove a lot of people wrong and to just do the things that I needed to do to enjoy life, to not just be content with the simple and easy things of life, but to actually go after those things I feel I deserve.
You know what? When you talk to people, I'm gonna like I said, this isn't gonna be a complete storytelling session. I'll let Kenneth here in a second just give you a little brief history about him. But the difference is we're talking real people, real talk. We're not talking about somebody that was homeless and built $1 million business. We're talking about somebody that has had struggles and had some life-changing events, and just a little bit of impact can go a long way. And why that is the story tonight is because we know that the $1 million earners are the 1%ers. And I want to talk to the 99%ers that aren't the $1 million earners. And Kenneth, you're an inspiring story to the 99%ers. And that's what makes it so important. Like I said, don't want to make it a complete storytelling session, but maybe a brief little background about who you are.
Sure, I can keep you really concise. Born in Denver, Colorado. I was born to two very disabled parents, developmentally disabled. Didn't have the minds to be able to complete fifth grade. That's how disabled they were until, my mom to this day and my dad till he passed, was told that I would never accomplish anything. Was told that I was just like them, that I would be out of school by the time that I was in the 7th or 8th grade. Told that I would never accomplish anything, that I was just going to live on Social Security. I was just going to live with my auntie and uncle for the rest of my life. And I've accomplished many things. I've done so much. I completed high school. I completed my college. I have a Bachelor of Arts in History. I actually, they said I never lived on my own. I had been independent for 6 years. Not a problem at all. I actually served in the United States Navy. I did so much in my life that people said that I couldn't do. And my only reason is just to prove to them that anyone who's determined can do anything, and just to give praise to God for helping me get there. And that's the reason why I joined network marketing, is because there are things that I want in life that a Social Security budget will not allow for. Travel.
You can't work, can you? You can't work a regular job.
I can work a regular job because my physical does. But the thing about network marketing, it allows me to work in this industry. I mean, the things that I do is so simple. Just talking to people, sitting down talking to people, maybe showing them a PowerPoint or pointing them to a webinar or a three-way call. Network marketing is so simple as compared to a lot of other JOBs that are out there. And it was what I saw as a vehicle to take me to where I wanted to be, where I wanted to go. And actually, Vitel is my only business. I'll promote the other one, which will not be named. But yeah, I never found a company like Vitel. Never, ever. 6 years I've been in, and I've done some amazing things in network marketing. In prepaid legal, I went from the lowest agent rank, the associate rank, to manager in 3 days, which is kind of like going from a marketing rep to a regional sales manager in our company as far as the way the ranks look. So
That's pretty powerful.
Like,
are you gonna let me drive your wheelchair whenever you come to Houston?
yes, you can. All day.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna spend a day in the life of Kenneth Green. That's what I want to do. Because you know what? So it's all about reality. And we take things for granted, don't we, Kenneth?
Definitely.
But don't take this business for granted. Kenneth didn't get out there and drive a car every day and walk and run and play with the kids and do things that and go to meetings every day and build business without restrictions. He builds a business with restrictions, and it doesn't stop him, and he still every day gets up with a smiling face. The point I'm making is this business is not easy. As I told you, we've been at this 3 years, and I've banged my head against the wall many times, and I wanted to quit many times. But people like Kenneth and Penny Kyle and Brandon walking off this job is what makes me wake up every day and do what I do. I'm unemployable. That was what the topic was tonight. Why am I unemployable? Because of people like them that have put a little bit of faith in a dream and a passion, and now we share the same dream and passion together. Right, Kenneth?
Most definitely. I love Vitel. Vitel is such an amazing company, and it's really an honor and privilege to be on this team, to be on this company. And I told people in Penny's team a couple of days ago, people don't realize when they say no to this opportunity how much of a privilege, how much of a life changer this company is.
And when you refer to Penny, you're referring to Penny Kyle, who is your sponsor, correct?
Definitely, yes.
You know what? She's got a story within herself, right? She's got a big story too, right? And she made it happen, and so many else have too. Penny's story, if you don't know it, go onto YouTube and look up Penny Kyle. You want to have your hair stand up tonight, and you want to see what just taking a little action can do? Go search YouTube for Penny Kyle. Yes. I'm not single-handedly promoting her, and if anybody takes offense for me telling you about her story a little, or telling you to go search for her, please get back to the person that brought you to this call or told you about Vitel, because it's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is tell you that ordinary people are doing extraordinary things, and guess what? I'm one of them. I built a multi-million-dollar company with the right team, by selecting the right team, and the right team believing in me. I built the platform, they went out and built the millions. And when I say the millions, don't get me wrong, we're not lining our pockets. I live in an ordinary house. I live an ordinary life. I'm not out flying in private jets and corporate jets and everything else. But what I can tell you is that I live every day on life on my own terms. And that's what it's all about. Kenneth lives life on his own terms. Brandon lives life on his own terms. Penny Kyle lives life on her own terms. Chris McCoy lives life on his own terms. Edwin and Lee live life on their own terms. Lou Smith lives life on their own terms. Michael Smith lives his life on his own terms. Lance McGraw, a newcomer that's just had tremendous success. David Robinson on his own terms. Newcomers that have had tremendous success overnight. Why? Because I did exactly what I said. When you get off this call, don't turn on the remote, don't turn on the TV, don't go sit and search the internet and look at YouTube and look at Facebook just to look at yourself and feel like you're doing something, getting something accomplished. Take action. There's 300, 100, or 200, or 15, or 18, or 25 people on your phone. And if you're not dialing every single one of them taking action, you're missing out. Because I just told you how easy we are making this business. We're getting it back to the basics, and I'm gonna wrap things up here shortly because I don't want to keep you all night. Because quite frankly, I need you out there making money and changing people's lives. So we'll wrap it up very, very, very shortly. But I got a couple other announcements to make, especially a sweepstakes about giving a dream vacation home away. It's gonna just rock the world here in a second. But most importantly, Vice Social can build your business on autopilot while you're out there. It can also help other people build their own businesses. If you have a friend that owns a nail salon, or a friend that owns an insurance company or does taxes on the side, whatever it is, they can promote their business through Vice Social. As you know, ViConnect's coming, Vitech's coming, eWalls are coming. Yes, I'm repeating myself for those of you that joined the call after the fact. simplifying the message. We're getting back to the basics of what built this company and made it successful. We're fixing the mistakes that we made. And yes, have you ever heard of an exciting opportunity call and someone tell you they're fixing mistakes? Yeah, we're fixing mistakes. We made mistakes. We make mistakes. But guess what? We're still growing. We're still going strong. We still got a lot of loyal people and a lot of people making money, and we're growing. All I can tell you is that we're imperfect people living in an imperfect world, striving to do the best we can be through relationships and building direct selling companies all together as one, united. But let's get to the next, the more, just touch on the exciting stuff. August 9th and 10th, Impact Conference, your chance to meet me. Yes, high school dropout parent at 18 years old, all odds against me. Yes, I've been in trouble. I've made mistakes. I've screwed up, and I screwed up more than once, screwed up more than 5 times, and probably, let's just count, many, many other times on top of that. I've gone through the pains and struggles that everybody has gone through times 10. I have failed miserably. I have lost everything, and I have had no reason to go on, except when you hear a story like Kenneth Green, and I relate Kenneth Green to another story. And if you don't know this guy, look him up. His name's Nick Boychuk. Those are the stories that I relate to, and that's what gets me going, and that's what makes me build businesses. This is not my first rodeo, so I can tell you I have experience. You can entrust in the decisions I've made because those decisions have built it to where it's gotten today with my team. They guide me. They have the reason. They have the drive. They have the passion. They have the love. And let me just give you a shout out, to some of those team, because they're the ones that make this business what it is. Some of you have relationships with some of them, but we have a lady named Jenna that she's literally conversing with our members from Facebook. She has personal relationships with the distributors and the independent business owners within our business. And some would say that's odd, but then some would say, wow, you let them, yeah, because this is a relationship business. It's awesome to see, and it creates that sense of ownership, and it's connecting relationships. She carries on the relationships, and she lives true to what vitel is supposed to be about, which is life and relationships. Our Senior VP, Jairus Coleman, is passionate, so passionate that you can look on Facebook and see him, and you can see a great picture about him working at 3 o'clock in the morning for you asleep. Yeah, he was working in his sleep. Gotta love it. It's on Facebook. Go check it out. Go like it and share it 100 times. It's embarrassing. It's fun. But we have Jennifer Benjamin, who runs our wireless division, and she does a fine job. And I apologize. Yes, we all know that we rest assured we have not had we've had some credit card fraud recently. Not on our members. We're totally secure, SSL, totally encrypted, 28-bit encryption software, the whole 9 yards. But some stolen credit cards. Some distributor decided to steal a bunch of credit cards, and so we shut our PIN top-up system down. And why are you talking about this on a call? Why? I guarantee you half of my corporate staff and half of the leaders are going to text me, what is wrong with you? Because it's reality. So we live in the real world, we build a real business, and life throws you, curveballs. So let's talk about it for a second. We're taking extreme measures. We've had it down so that we can protect the very person's card that was stolen, whether it was through the mail or what have you. We put in extreme measures to secure that and prosecute those individuals, and that system will be live again, and hopefully we will have stopped that criminal activity going forward so that you can ensure that you have a reliable wireless system that is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. But let's get into the fun stuff, guys. Let's get right into the fun stuff. I had to tell you that. I had to share that because, not only is what we're doing, where we're going, and who we are, there's also, I don't get the opportunity to speak very often because there's just so many great stories and so many great people that are leading this company that just do such a fine job. They don't need me anymore. But so I have to action pack it in and cover everything. I just have to cover everything. Now I'm getting text. What are you doing? Seriously? Lee Bain, I love him. He did that just to mess with me. I know it. Now I got Chris McCoy. Really, Scott? Yes, I did. But I had to share it. But let's get into the fun stuff because I know Chris is really ready for this. Chris will love me for this because it certainly gave you the negative. Now to get the major big bang pop. Just wow. No one's ever done this, and yes, we've said that many times on a call. And guess what? Every time we rang true with it. But guess what we're fixing to do? You ready to rock the house in July? This is what's fixing to happen. We put a promotion together that is just going to floor you. This is the biggest promotion I can guarantee you've ever heard of in our industry. You've heard a few little comments on Facebook, giving a vacation home away. Yeah, we're going to do that, and I'm fixing to tell you how. Not only are we going to give a vacation home away, you saw the Range Rover, right? $140,000 Range Rover from one of our partners. It's his own personal car. How cool is that? A multi-million, to be able to own a multi-millionaire's vehicle, it's a $140,000 vehicle, and just be handed you the keys. Yes, we're going to do that too. Oh, and we're going to do something else. We're going to put somebody on a nice little vacation, all expenses paid as well. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, let me tell you what's exciting. We're going to put our money where our mouth is, and yes, a vacation home can run $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, depending on where it's at. So we're going to give away no purchase necessary, and hence no purchase necessary. That means we're spending that money, cold hard cash, to give away a dream home. A dream home, a dream vacation home. So let me tell you how it's going to work. Very soon, we have contracted with the attorneys. We finalized today the legal terms, and to ensure we've got this down right, and you will watch it unfold very soon. You'll see some videos as well as a dedicated website that's going to be a sweepstakes offering. And what it's going to do is become a viral marketing campaign. We're going to take the industry by storm. I've seen companies in our industry give away cars. They have car programs. They've given away exotic cars. They give away cash bonuses. But you always got to do something for it, right? No, we're just going to give it away. Just give it away. And what we're going to do is this is how. We're producing a website with some awesome videos. There'll be a major publicity on a couple TV stations as well as Yahoo News will be doing a publication on it. You'll see Troy Dilley's blog. You'll see some other major websites that surround our industry talking and discussing about it, as well as you'll see all the leaders going buck wild because everybody, and everybody in vitel, but not just vitel. Everybody's going to go crazy about this. Literally giving you the keys to a vacation dream home. Just handing it over. You didn't spend $1. Here's how it works. Website will go live. Many videos out there to promote it. Like I said, we'll have a lot of publicity on it. And literally, all you have to do to participate is go on the website and enter your email address and your name and information. When you do that, you'll have the option to enroll in the 7-day free trial of Vice Social. Not required. You still can be a part. 1 entry per household, and all the details will be forthcoming. But literally, you will be able to promote on your very own website. You're giving away a freaking house. And then when that's not enough, we're going to put a car in the driveway for it. And after you've driven that car into your new house, into the driveway of your new house, and you unpack all your belongings for your vacation home, and you're tired, we're going to send you on a vacation. That's what's going to happen. All the details are going to be unraveled over the next 30 days, but that's the power of what we're going to do. We are going to spend the money. We believe so much in you, the business that we've built, the business you have most importantly built, and the product that we have just launched. As I told you, the retail offering is going live this evening. You'll see that go live, as well as many other announcements that we've made. And it's your time to shine. Simple message, getting back to the basics. Go refer somebody into the business, make $100. Refer 12 and make 1,800, and then I already shared with you the residuals. As you'll see, our new sign-up page has been unveiled about a week ago, and we're even going to simplify that even more so. We're going to keep simplifying our business to make it easier for you to build the business and easier for you to earn, to provide you a simpler, easier message. And it's only going to get more powerful with the powerful tools that we are building and unveiling. You got to be at the Impact Conference to meet myself, the unemployable high school dropout, parent, father, and husband at 18 years old, who has made every mistake that God can count in his life to get to where he's at. That's who you get to meet, a humbled, real person who is no different than anybody on this call aspiring to make some money. You get to meet Jairus Coleman, James Pearson, our whole entire corporate staff. Oh, and I didn't tell you we're going to be launching a cruise challenge for everybody as well coming up. Our new homepage is coming live very soon. More enhancements to the back office. It's literally just a time to keep getting better. So we're going to grow with you, and we're going to get better with you. As you build a business, we're going to build your business, and it's a partnership. So from me to you, Kenneth Green, thank you so much for the 15-minute, if it was even 15-minute introduction or notice. Everybody joining this call, don't forget, if you haven't guessed how many people were on the call tonight, you need to go on our Facebook, like the page, and guess. There's a post there. You can comment in it, and somebody will be told who won tomorrow. And most importantly, Vice Social is freaking rocking, flawless. Everybody's loving it, great feedback, and it's going to create a lot of great stories and a lot of great incomes. My challenge to you is tonight, right here, right now, do not turn on the TV, and if your TV is on while you're talking to me right now, turn it off. Yeah, bluntly, turn it off. Yeah, you had a hard day and you want to relax and what have you, but do you want to retire early? Do you want to go on that vacation you couldn't afford last year? Do you want to make a difference in somebody else's life? Do you want to give back to somebody who's given to you? Whatever your reason is, take action. Don't make excuses. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your talk where walk the walk. I'm calling you out tonight, right now, right here. Take action. Go build your business. Make a ton of cash. And I can't wait to sign those checks and tell the stories, and you make a difference in somebody else's life, most importantly. That's what you're here to do. So let's rock and roll. Thank you all so much for your time. I am just humbled and blessed to be able to have spoken to you tonight. Hopefully I've shared a lot. The sweepstakes is coming. That's just gonna go viral, and that's gonna really just be insane. Buy Connect, buy Text, Payoneer e-wallet system, international. I mean, what else can we keep doing? I'm sure somebody will throw out another idea at me tomorrow, but that's what it's all about. Kenneth Green, thank you so much for the call. Penny, thank you for answering my call and getting him on the call so quick. Jairus Coleman, thank you for all that you do and your kind introduction. And we will be in the office tomorrow, working for you hard, doing what we do best while you do what you do best. Good night, good bless. And I don't know if there's anybody that had anything to say, but I think Jairus Coleman had a plan to close us out. If you have anything you need to close out with, or any notes about any up-and-coming meetings or anything, Jairus, go ahead and close us out. Let everybody know what's going on tomorrow night, maybe the rest of the week, and anything else that needs to be told. But if I've left anything out, Jairus, you can wrap that up as well. Kenneth, once again, thank you. I'll see you in Houston. I can't wait to take a ride in your wheelchair, because I'm telling you what, I'm taking it over.
Absolutely. I think I'll get ready to close this out, folks. Be sure with you guys, but we do have a webinar platform getting ready to take place. Write this down. It's at www.vitelbroadcast.com. Again, www.vitelbroadcast.com. It's going to take place at, I believe, at 9:30 Central Standard Time. I just got the text. This is from Mr. Brandon Ivy. Absolutely. That's Mr. Brandon Ivy. All right, folks. Look forward to seeing you guys at the top. Take care.